everyone. Oh yeah, okay. I thought my audio wasn't recorded. Hey everyone, it's your boy Xanda. Another Sunday video. Seems like the Sunday special so far is going to be a look at my PET collection. Last week we looked at the Advanced and Advanced PET 2. We are going to be now looking at the successor to this, which is the Progress PET. Really excited about that. It's literally like I think my favorite in the entire series of PETs, honestly. I think this is the one that I would recommend the most because it's still, you can still get it for a pretty good price. We also brought back a very special guest. A lot of OGs or people from a couple years ago probably recognize who I'm going to introduce, and that is, of course, Lightbox Coon. Lightbox Coon is now back. I missed him. I did, honestly. Let me know what you guys think about Lightbox Coon's return. Do you remember Lightbox Coon? Let's jump right into it and start with a look at the Progress PET. I love this thing so much. So first things first, what I want to look at is the case here. So this case is rare now. This case came with the Cannonball battle chip. Sorry. Here's some of the battle chips we'll be using today. Ooh, we got a special one at the end there. We'll show that one off later, actually. Snap it open. Pull out your PET. And there it is. So this is actually the special edition Progress PET. I, again, love this thing. It's gorgeous. It's... I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. So the reason why it's special edition comes with some extra battle chips, but it also comes with a special Navi customizer item. We'll get into that in a little bit. And this faceplate here is different. Thankfully, I actually have a non-special edition PET. I forgot that I bought this. Someone was selling this, and I told them, I was like, look, if you can't find anyone that wants it, just let me know. I'll pick it up. And so that's this one right here. So just for a comparison, this is the normal edition, and the normal edition comes with less battle chips. It doesn't come with the Navi customizer piece, and as you can see, the background's a lot different. This one's actually more accurate to the anime, which is why I wanted one. I don't really care about that too much sometimes, but I figured I already have one. Why not have another one that's anime accurate? So again, here's a comparison of the two. This one's a lot brighter, as you can see. This one's a lot darker, and we have, this one has kind of like a teal wireframe look going on. This one has more of a matrixy green and kind of a gray color. So yeah, that's the difference. Also, that has MegaMan on the bottom. This just has the Navi customizer. So the cool thing is you press this Navi emblem, because if you see, we have this port down here, or up here, this port down here. Same thing with these two little pins and these two little clips here. And on the side here, we have this thing there. You press the Navi button, booyah, it opens up. And I fucking love that. It's such a cool like look. And so you can then insert your battle chips into the side here. It's a little tough, just keep that in mind. And this one's kind of newer compared to my other one, so it's a bit hard to pull chips out. But I mean, I'd rather have it a bit harder to pull than for it to be easy to pull, I guess, you know. Cool thing about this one is it is backwards compatible. You'll see what this is next week. We have Red Sun, one of the more broken battle chips from the last era. And so if you put that right in here, it fits, and you can use it. It does recognize them, including some of the special ones like Red Sun, which was not printed in like this style. So here we go. It does tell time like the other one. And again, just like the other one, if you hold the back button, that's how you turn on and off. MegaMan is in full synchro right now. So if you leave this sleeping for like a few hours or even like a day, you will be in full synchro, which means you can cross fuse, which is really cool. Cross fusion is a lot easier on this one than the other one. The other one you had to do that game to get cross fusion. Again, this one's a lot easier. So I know this device in and out. This is the one I had the most experience with. This one, I used to play this one a lot as a kid. Fun fact, this is actually I think it was my 15th birthday. I asked for this for my birthday. Still don't regret that. It was one of my favorite birthday gifts I ever got. We'll deal with the first item, or the first menu, later. Right now, we'll go through some of the menus here. This first one, this is the game. This helps raise Kokoro points, so if you don't want to wait and you want to get them quicker, this is the game you should play. I recommend using Japanese chips unless you can read Japanese, because you can kind of match the symbols. Using a chip like Recover 200, easier because it just says 200. So you'll put a chip in, right, and it'll count them. That's number one. I think you need at least like 3 chips to play, so we'll grab some of our other chips. We'll use Guardian. That counted as 2 by accident. That's fine. Ooh, I forgot to have base. Ooh, look at that. That's actually base another. Look at that. Damn, I have a really nice Some really nice chips for this one. I completely forgot. So we're gonna hit OK. And what it'll tell us now, so it'll show us the chip name, and then you have to insert the chip before that timer runs out, and you get points. So I was just kind of douching around, so I don't really know which one that is. I don't think it's actually any of the ones I actually have. Might have been one of the mess ups because the chip went in like this and then like this, and when that happens, it does read it as like another chip. But sorry, that's this. I forgot how tough this is. That's pretty much it. It'll tell you how much points you got, and you can either restart or just leave. And that's that first option in this menu. Second option is your stats. So this is Mega Man's, I think, level 1. You got 100 HP. Attack is 11. Chip limit. So it's not chip points anymore. It's a chip limit. And this is where I like it a lot. You can be really broken in this one. There's no repercussion. My chip limit is 3, which means I can use any chip as many times as possible. You might only be able to use them once, but still, either way, I can use any chip, but 3 times. So that means I can just use Red Sun, and then use Guardian, and then win. Because those are really broken chips. It lets you use broken chips earlier. You don't have to work up towards that. Like with the other one. The other one with chip points, you could not use a really strong chip early in the game. You had to kind of grind to get to that point. This, they said, fuck that. Just go off. Go to 0 XP, and that's just like how our attack is at the moment. Just like a singular point. This is Kokoro points. Heart points, whatever you want to call them. It's 100. That's why I'm in full synchro, which means I can go ahead and cross fuse. Option is the Navi customizer ports. So let's go into that real quick. So I do have a couple. We have the operate stick. We have the HP grip. This one comes with the special edition. And then we also have the aqua protector. So this goes on the top and the bottom. And last but not least, we also have the I think it's called the magazine. This giant fucking thing that holds all your chips can go into the PET for some reason. I don't know why. So let's just show off the operate stick. This is like a lot of people's favorites. I don't really like this one too much, actually. So you put the operate stick in, and as you can see, it's telling us that we have something inserted on the top slot. So what the operate stick does is it gives you a joystick, but it's really clunky feeling, and I really don't like how it feels at all. I don't get the hype. I know this one came with the base special edition. I don't like how it feels, but we'll keep that in, and then we'll actually, on the top, since we do have a slot on the top open, we'll put the aqua protector on top. And as you can see, this one kind of focused on customization. So now we have something on the top, something on the bottom. We're going to hit OK. We're going to hit OK one more time. And so now our HP is times 1.2. Oh, our attack is multiplied by 0.7. Our chip limit is up 1. That's nice. Cool thing, now that we've registered like the benefits, we can actually take these off. So if you don't really like how it feels, which I don't really like how it looks. Oh god. Ah. Get off of me. Okay. But we still have the bonuses, which is nice. To actually give you a proper introduction to that mode. So we go here, the first option there, that is plugging in to the net. So you see the plug in or jack in animation. Wow. Major brain fart. Cool thing is, in this generation, jacking in was no longer, it was like a IR sensor, so you can't, like, I used to point at stuff and pretend I was jacking into the net. I was one of those kids. So we have RPG, tournament, versus, you can do versus battles again. Just like last time, you just use one of these audio jacks to fight, and then back to RPG. So RPG is like the main kind of flagship mode in this. You saw that I kind of already showed it off a little bit. So we're fighting Mr. Match right now. This is his world, and it pretty much plays like the actual games, which I think is really cool. Obviously, it's dumbed down a lot because this is not as advanced as a Game Boy SP, and this came out at the same time. But yeah, so again, there's a lot of ghosting here. I wonder if it looks like that on screen. No, it doesn't look that bad, but there is a lot of ghosting on this screen. I do need to get better batteries for this. So we're gonna fight that boomerang enemy, and we'll see whose turn it is. All right, it's my turn. So as you can see, we got the full map here. And if I look over here, I can see that he's over there. So I'm going to put base another in, because screw him. Ah, god. Damn it, I wasn't quick enough. All right, he's asking if I want to cross fuse, which I will. I'll show that off this time. I wasn't able to show that off last time. So you insert the Mega Man Navi chip if you want to cross fuse. There we go. And there we go. Cross fusion. So now we have like better stats because we cross fused. Look at that. Look at those stats. 36 attack, 200 HP. The chip limit lowered, though. That kind of sucks. So he's going to attack, and they attack just like in the game. So it's the boomerang, so it's going to go all around me. So as long as I'm not on the bottom, I'm safe. And as you can see, there's lights on the back of the screen. I love that detail about this one. The lights on the back of the screen just look so cool. He's probably going to die in one shot. I'd be surprised if he survives this. Wow. Color me shocked, honestly. Alright, we'll go right there. 512 attack. Forte another. I think this should be good enough. So again, he's gonna miss me. And like I said, I just love the fact that, like, there's LEDs in the back of that. There's also an LED here as well. And it just looks so nice. Like, it just really gives an extra layer to the gameplay. Even though it's so rudimentary compared to the games, it just looks so nice and cool. Like, I don't know. I just really love that. I love playing this as a kid. Like I said, it's just so cool. This is one of my favorite things about kind of LED or LCD toys, is that they have this kind of charm to them. And I feel like this device has the most charm out of all of the PETs, if you ask me. All the way back there. We are going to hit OK. We're going to actually double soul with Colonel. Prize possession right there. I love Colonel. He's my favorite net Navi. If you ever ask me who's my favorite character from EXE, Colonel. He's so cool. And then we're going to be using Guardian. Guardian is so busted. If you have this card, use it. It's so good. It's so busted. So I might actually miss because Colonel is like a sword attack. It might be like closer. Oh no, it's like cross divide. Well, we still missed anyway, so that's fine. He might miss too. Okay. Guardian is gonna hit for 640, and Guardian I think is a splash, so it should attack the whole screen. Yeah. Done. Again, love this device. I'm having so much fun. Hopefully the screen doesn't look too whack for you guys. You guys can actually enjoy this. I put all this work into bringing back Lightbox Coon, and we can't even like properly use them. So we're actually gonna back out of this. We're gonna back out, go back to the main menu. Couple things. One last thing I want to show off on this device before we go is that at the main menu, if you insert a battleship, it'll actually show you its animation. So let's say I inserted Colonel one more time. You actually get to see like the cross fusion technically. And hit OK. And you see that they like cross fuse. Again, it's a shame that they don't show a sprite when they're together. I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe there wasn't. Honestly, there probably wasn't enough room. This thing is like so jam-packed with a bunch of like features. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Like they were just like, hey, there's no room for us to do that. Chillax. And that's pretty much it. So we'll close that up. And again, that's kind of it. I love this device. It's literally my favorite of the PETs. I highly recommend it. Like I said, you can still get these on Amazon. If I can find a link to this, I will leave it in the description down below on where to get these. They're great. The Korean versions, the only difference is that they're Korean instead of Japanese. That's literally it. Same functionality and everything else. So far, what do you guys like the most? Do you like the Advanced PET2, or how do you think about this? Because I know a lot of people did not have this growing up because we never got this, sadly, in the West. I really wish we would have gotten these. These, I think, would have done really, really well in America, especially compared to the other ones, because the other ones did great. I think these would have did even better. But yeah, these are amazing. These are some of my favorite toys ever. I'm just so happy that I got to play with this and share it with you guys. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much. Long live Mega Man. So hyped for the collection. I believe it's dropping very, very soon as I'm recording this, so I'm just so hyped for that. Can't wait to play that, and I will see you when I see you. Peace. God, again, huge shout out to my patrons. I forgot it last time. I'm gonna say it here. Shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Patrons / YouTube members as well. YouTube members right now is seeming like the better deal. I'm thinking of possibly closing the Patreon, honestly. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. So, peace.